Not every dream is ready to be spoken out loud. Some dreams are still soft. Some goals are still tender. Some parts of your future are like quiet roots under the earth, growing in the dark where no one can see them yet. And that does not mean nothing is happening. It means something sacred is forming. Tonight, let these words meet you gently. Stop announcing your goals. Let success surprise them. Let your life become calmer. Let your energy come back to you. Let the need to explain, prove, and be understood slowly fall from your hands. You do not need to tell everyone where you are going. You do not need to show every step. You do not need to ask the world to clap before you have even begun. Maybe you have told people your plans before. Maybe you were excited. Maybe your heart was full. Maybe you thought they would understand. And then something happened. Their doubt touched your joy. Their silence made you question yourself. Their questions became heavy. Their opinions entered your mind like cold air through an open door. And suddenly the dream that felt alive inside you began to feel tired. You are not wrong for wanting support. You are human. You wanted someone to see the light in your eyes and say, "Yes, keep going." You wanted someone to believe in the future you could feel, even if you could not explain it yet. But now, softly, lovingly, you are learning something new. Your dream does not need a crowd to become real. Your dream needs your care. Your dream needs your quiet faith. Your dream needs your hands, your breath, your small, daily steps. Your dream needs a safe place inside you where it can grow without being touched by every opinion. So tonight, come back to yourself. Come back to the place where your vision began, before the comments, before the doubts, before the need to make everyone understand. Before the pressure to post it, prove it, explain it, defend it, or announce it. You are allowed to move quietly. You are allowed to grow silently. You are allowed to become someone new without giving everyone an update. And if a part of you is wondering whether these words are really for you, yes, they are. You are not here by accident. Something in you is ready to stop leaking energy into noise. Something in you is ready to protect your peace. Something in you is ready to let your actions speak in their own time. Tonight, you do not need to tell them. Tonight, you return to your own heart. Tonight, your goal becomes sacred again. There is a quiet pain that comes when you share something too soon. Not because your dream is weak, not because you are weak, but because some dreams are like warm bread just taken from the oven. They need time, they need stillness, they need to settle before they are touched by many hands. Maybe you know this feeling. You say something with excitement. You tell someone what you want to do. You tell them what you're building, what you're changing, what you're planning, what you're becoming. And for a small moment, it feels good to say it out loud. It feels real. It feels alive. It feels like you have already taken the first step. Then their face changes. Or they ask too many questions. or they laugh a little, or they say nothing at all, or they remind you of what went wrong before, or they tell you to be realistic, to be careful, to not expect too much, to not get your hopes up. And suddenly, the warmth inside you gets smaller. You begin to explain. Then you explain more. Then you defend. Then you try to make them feel what you feel. You use more words. You give more reasons. You try to prove that your dream is not foolish. You try to prove that you know what you are doing. You try to prove that you are serious this time. And by the end of it, your energy feels tired. Not because your goal changed, but because you gave your power away for a moment. You placed your fresh dream into hands that were not ready to hold it with care. Sweet soul, listen softly. Not everyone deserves the first version of your dream. Some people can only understand what they have already seen. Some people cannot believe in a door until it is open in front of them. Some people are not trying to hurt you. They simply cannot see the picture that lives inside your heart. And that is okay. You do not need to make them wrong. You only need to stop making their understanding the price of your peace. Take a moment right now and ask yourself, gently, without blame, where have I been asking for approval when what I truly needed was trust? Maybe you can share your answer in the comments if your heart wants to. Maybe just one word: trust, silence, peace, focus. Let that word become a small promise to yours. Elf. You are learning to stop announcing your goals before they have roots. You are learning to let success surprise them, not from anger, not from revenge, not from a need to make anyone feel small, but from peace, from quiet strength, from the soft knowing that you no longer need permission to grow. There is nothing wrong with sharing joy. There is nothing wrong with letting trusted people support you. This is not about hiding in fear. This is not about closing your heart. This is about learning the difference between sacred sharing and empty spilling. Sacred sharing feels calm. It feels safe. It feels simple. You speak to someone who can hold your words with respect. You do not feel drained after. You do not feel smaller. You feel steady. Empty spilling feels different. It comes from needing someone to calm your doubt. It comes from wanting quick praise. It comes from fear that if no one sees your goal, it is not real. But your goal is real even when no one sees it. Your quiet work is real. Your private prayers are real. Your small steps are real. Your new choices are real. You do not need a witness for every act of becoming. Think of a pearl inside a shell. It is made in privacy. It is shaped in hidden layers. No one watches each soft layer form. No one claps for the shell in the deep water. But something beautiful is still happening. Something rare, something steady, something that does not need noise to become valuable. Your dream may be like that right now. Hidden does not mean lost. Private does not mean weak. Quiet does not mean empty. Sometimes quiet is where power gathers. So tonight, soften your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Let your breath come back to you. Let your hands open. You do not have to carry the weight of being understood by everyone. You do not have to speak your goal into every room. You do not have to explain the path to people who are not walking it with you. You can love them and still protect your peace. You can be kind and still keep some things private. You can be open-hearted and still have boundaries. You can let your success arrive in its own time, like dawn coming over a still field, slowly, quietly, beautifully, without asking the night for permission. Place one hand over your heart if that feels good. Let your body know that this moment is safe. Let your breath slow down. Let the room around you become softer. Let the outside world move far away for a while. You are here with yourself now. You are not here to explain. You are not here to prove. You are here to return. Say softly inside, or simply listen and let the words touch you. I keep my dreams sacred. I keep my dreams sacred. I keep my dreams sacred, not because I am afraid, but because I am learning to care for what matters to me. Let that settle. Your dream does not need to be placed in every conversation. It does not need to be held up for approval. It does not need to be shown before it is ready. You can keep it close, like a warm cup in your hands on a cold night. You can protect its heat. You can protect its life. You can protect the little flame that is still learning how to stand. I keep my dream sacred. I keep it close to my heart. I give it quiet love before I give it public words. And now, let another truth come in gently. I do not need to announce every goal before I begin. Say it slowly. I do not need to announce every goal before I begin. I do not need to tell everyone what I am building. I can begin in peace. There is power in beginning quietly. There is beauty in taking the first step without asking who is watching. There is a deep kind of freedom in doing something for your own soul, not for praise, not for applause, not for quick proof, but because your heart knows it is time. You are allowed to start without making a big speech. You are allowed to change without making a public promise. You are allowed to grow without giving every person a map. I do not need to announce every goal before I begin. I begin because my heart is ready. I begin because my life is calling me forward. I begin quietly, and that is enough. Let your breath move in. Let your breath move out. Feel the simple strength of this. You are not waiting for a crowd. You are not waiting for permission. You are not waiting for someone to understand your vision before you honor it. You can honor it now. You can choose it now. You can take one small step now. I let my actions become my announcement. Say it gently. I let my actions become my announcement. I let my daily choices speak for me. I let my quiet work carry my truth. There is nothing louder than steady action. Not loud in a noisy way, but loud in a real way. A person can say many things and do nothing. A person can make promises and never move. but you are learning another way. You are learning to become steady. You are learning to let the proof grow slowly through your life. One peaceful morning, one brave choice, one focused hour, one gentle return, one small step that no one sees, and then another, and then another. I let my actions become my announcement. I do not need to speak so much. I allow my life to speak in time. Maybe this feels new to you. Maybe you are used to sharing everything as soon as you feel excited. Maybe silence feels strange. Maybe keeping a goal private feels lonely at first. That is okay. You are not doing anything wrong. You are simply learning a new kind of strength. You are learning to hold your own hand. You are learning to be with your own vision. You are learning to trust the quiet place inside you. I can move quietly and still move powerfully. Say it again. I can move quietly and still move powerfully. Can be silent and still be serious. I can be calm and still be committed. Power does not always look like noise. Power does not always look like a big announcement. Power can look like waking up and choosing again. Power can look like not replying to doubt. Power can look like resting instead of explaining. Power can look like closing your eyes, breathing deeply, and returning to the one thing you know you must do. There is quiet power in you. There is soft strength in you. There is a part of you that does not need to shout to be real. I can move quietly and still move powerfully. My silence can be focused. My calm can be strong. My peace can carry me forward. Now breathe in slowly and let the next affirmation come like warm water over tired hands. I protect my peace while my dream is growing. I protect my peace while my dream is growing. I protect my peace because my peace helps my dream breathe. Your peace is not a small thing. Your peace is the ground under your feet. Your peace is the soft room where your dream can rest. Your peace is the clear water where your heart can hear itself again. When you share too much with the wrong people, your peace can become noisy. Too many voices, too many fears, too many questions, too many little shadows moving across the light inside you. So now, lovingly, you choose peace, not distance from love, not coldness, not pride. Peace. I protect my peace while my dream is growing. I do not open my heart to every opinion. I do not let every voice enter my inner room. I protect the quiet that helps me grow. And if someone asks, if someone pulls, if someone wants to know everything before you are ready, you can still be kind. You can smile softly. You can speak simply. You can say less. You can hold the rest close. You do not owe everyone access to your becoming. Let that sentence breathe. You do not owe everyone access to your becoming. I am allowed to keep some things private. I am allowed to keep some things private. I am allowed to have a life inside me that does not belong to the world yet. Privacy can be gentle. Privacy can be loving. Privacy can be clean and peaceful. Privacy does not mean you are hiding something bad. It means you are holding something precious. It means you understand that not every seed belongs on the road where many feet pass by. Some seeds belong in soft soil, covered, watered, warmed, and trusted. Your goal may need that kind of soil. Your heart may need that kind of care. Your next chapter may need a little less noise. I am allowed to keep some things private. I can keep my dream close without feeling guilty. I can be warm with others and still be loyal to myself. Feel your shoulders dropping a little more. Let your face soften. Let your hands unclench. You are not in trouble for choosing quiet. You are not selfish for choosing peace. You are not wrong for protecting the place where your future is forming. I no longer ask everyone to understand what was placed in my heart. Say it slowly. I no longer ask everyone to understand what was placed in my heart. I do not need every person to see what I see. I do not need every person to feel what I feel. This is such a deep freedom because some people will not understand. And that is okay. Some people may only understand when the results are visible. Some people may only believe after the door opens. Some people may need proof. But you do not need to wait for their belief to begin your own life. You can believe first. You can act first. You can trust first. I no longer ask everyone to understand what was placed in my heart. My dream can be real, even when others do not see it. My calling can be true, even when others do not feel it. My path can be mine, even when others do not approve. There is a quiet place inside you that already knows. Maybe it does not know every step. Maybe it does not know every answer. Maybe it does not know how the whole path will open, but it knows enough to begin. And sometimes enough to begin is all you need. I trust what is growing in silence. I trust what is growing in silence. I trust what is growing even when I cannot show it yet. Think of the deep roots under a large tree. The roots do not ask to be seen. They do not lift themselves out of the soil to prove they are working. They stay low, they stay hidden, they stay faithful. And because of that hidden work, the tree can rise, the branches can open, the leaves can meet the sky. Your hidden work matters. Your private practice matters. Your quiet choices matter. I trust what is growing in silence. I trust the roots of my new life. I trust the unseen work that supports my visible success. Maybe right now you are in a root season, a season where it looks like nothing is happening, a season where you are learning, preparing, healing emotionally, saving energy, building confidence, gathering courage, becoming someone new in small, quiet ways. Do not hate the root season. Do not rush the root season. Do not expose the roots just to prove they are alive. Let them grow. I give my goals time to become strong. I give my goals time to become strong. I give my dreams the time they need. You do not have to hurry. You do not have to turn every desire into a public deadline. You do not have to push your future into the open before it has form. You can let your goal take shape slowly. You can let it become stronger day by day. You can let the first quiet steps matter. A strong dream is not always a fast dream. A real change is not always a loud change. A deep life is not always a public life. I give my goals time to become strong. I do not rush what is sacred. I do not force what needs patience. I allow steady growth. Let this be a soft release. You do not have to do everything tonight. You do not have to prove anything tomorrow. You do not have to become a whole new person in one morning. You can take one step, then one more. You can trust the way small steps gather like drops of rain in a quiet bowl. One drop may look small, but many drops become water you can drink. Many small steps become a life. I choose progress over performance. I choose progress over performance. I choose quiet progress over public pressure. Performance asks, how do I look? Progress asks, am I growing? Performance asks, did they notice? Progress asks, did I stay true? Performance asks, can I make them believe? Progress asks, can I keep going with love? You are choosing progress now. The kind of progress that may not impress anyone at first. The kind that happens in your room, in your thoughts, in your choices, in your calendar, in your breath, in your soft return to what matters. I choose progress over performance. I do not live only to be seen. I live to become true. I live to become steady. Maybe there were times when you wanted people to notice because you were tired of feeling invisible. That is human. That is tender. You wanted your effort to matter. You wanted someone to say, I see you. You are doing well. I believe in you. Let these words say that to you now. I see you. You are doing well. I believe in the quiet strength growing inside you. I am safe without outside approval. I am safe without outside approval. I am safe even when no one claps yet. Feel how gentle that is. You can breathe without applause. You can rest without praise. You can keep going without constant signs from other people. Approval can feel good, yes. Support can feel beautiful, yes. But your soul is learning not to depend on it. Your breath does not need approval. Your heart does not need approval to beat. Your path does not need approval to begin. I am safe without outside approval. I can approve of my own effort. I can bless my own beginning. I can honor my own steps. And if you do receive love, let it in. If someone truly supports you, receive it. This is not about pushing good people away. This is about not begging for strength, from places that only make you weaker. You can receive support without needing everyone. You can be loved without explaining everything. You can be connected and still have a sacred inner life. I release the need to prove myself before I am ready. Say it softly. I release the need to prove myself before I am ready. I release the pressure to show results too soon. I release the habit of explaining my future to people who only understand my past. Take a deeper breath here. There may be a part of you that feels tired. Tired from proving. Tired from defending. Tired from being asked, how will you do it? When will it happen? Are you sure? What if it fails? Tired from answering questions that make your dream feel smaller. Let that tired part rest now. You do not have to answer every question. You do not have to carry every doubt. You do not have to turn your dream into a court case. I release the need to prove myself before I am ready. My life is not an argument. My dream is not on trial. My peace is allowed to come first. Let those words be like a blanket around your shoulders. My dream is not on trial. Say it again. My dream is not on trial. My life does not need to defend its right to grow. There is such mercy in that. You can stop making speeches inside your own mind. You can stop hearing their questions again and again. You can stop building answers for people who may never understand the language of your heart. Return to your own language. Return to your own breath. Return to the quiet knowing within you. I am loyal to the future I am creating. I am loyal to the future I am creating. I am loyal to the person I am becoming. Loyalty to your future may look like silence. It may look like discipline. It may look like resting when you need strength. It may look like saying no to conversations that drain you. It may look like not telling the plan yet. It may look like doing the simple thing again and again while no one is watching. This is not lonely. This is sacred. You are walking with your own soul. You are walking with the part of you that knows more is possible. You are walking with the gentle truth that you do not need to stay the same just because others know the old version of you. I am loyal to the future I am creating. I honor the version of me that is still forming. I do not betray my growth for quick attention. I do not trade my peace for public approval. Let your body receive that. You do not have to betray yourself anymore. You do not have to leave your own dream just because someone else did not understand it. You do not have to lower your hope to make others comfortable. You can stay soft. You can stay kind. You can stay quiet. And you can stay committed. I let success arrive in its own beautiful time. I let success arrive in its own beautiful time. I do not pull the flower open before it is ready. There is a timing to growth, a timing to becoming, a timing to being seen. You may want things now. You may want proof now. You may want everyone to know that you are not the same person anymore. But maybe life is giving you a quieter gift first. The gift of becoming rooted, the gift of becoming calm, the gift of becoming sure inside yourself before the outside changes. I let success arrive in its own beautiful time. I do not chase the clock. I do not force the season. I do what I can today, and I let the rest unfold with care. This does not mean you do nothing. This does not mean you wait forever. This means you act without panic. You prepare without pressure. You move without shouting. You build without begging the world to notice every brick. Brick by brick, breath by breath, choice by choice, you are building. I let success surprise them. Say it softly, without anger. I let success surprise them. I let success surprise them because I no longer need to announce every step. This is not revenge. This is peace. This is not about making anyone feel bad. This is about letting your life become the answer. This is about releasing the need to convince. This is about letting results appear when they are ready, like stars that slowly show themselves after the sky grows dark. You are not trying to shock anyone. You are not trying to punish anyone. You are not trying to prove that they were wrong. You are simply choosing to grow. I let success surprise them. I let my calm surprise them. I let my peace surprise them. I let my steady growth surprise them. Maybe they will notice later. Maybe they will not. Maybe someone will say, "When did you change?" Maybe someone will wonder how you became so calm, so clear, so grounded, so focused. And maybe you will only smile gently because you will know. It happened in the quiet. It happened in the moments no one saw. It happened when you stopped announcing your goals and began living them. I do not need to be seen before I am ready. I do not need to be seen before I am ready. I do not need to open the door while my heart is still arranging the room. Imagine a small room inside you, a warm room, a peaceful room. In this room, your dream is resting on a table by soft candlelight. There are papers, there are little notes, there is a cup of tea, there is gentle music only your heart can hear. This room is not locked in fear. It is closed in love. You can open it when the time is right. But not every person needs to enter now. Not every question belongs there. Not every opinion deserves a chair. I do not need to be seen before I am ready. I allow my inner room to stay peaceful. I choose who enters my energy. I choose when to share. Feel the freedom of that. You have a choice. You have a right to your inner world. You have a right to grow without being watched. You are allowed to be mysterious in a soft way. You are allowed to become without explaining. You are allowed to let some parts of your life be between you and your own heart. I trust my quiet discipline. I trust my quiet discipline. I trust the little promises I keep to myself. Discipline does not have to be harsh. It does not have to feel like punishment. Quiet discipline can be kind. It can be a loving return. It can be a soft yes to what matters. It can be turning off the noise. It can be opening the notebook. It can be practicing again. It can be saving your energy. It can be choosing sleep. It can be choosing focus. It can be choosing peace. Quiet discipline says, I love myself enough to continue. Quiet discipline says, I do not need to be perfect to be faithful. Quiet discipline says, today I will take the next kind step. I trust my quiet discipline. I trust my ability to return. I trust the power of small, steady choices. Maybe you missed a day. Maybe you became tired. Maybe you shared too much again. Maybe you looked for approval again. It is okay. Come back gently. No shame, no harsh words, no punishment. Just return. Return to your breath. Return to your heart. Return to your quiet goal. Return to the next small step. I can begin again without telling everyone. I can begin again without telling everyone. I can restart in silence and still be serious. This is such a kind truth. You do not need to make a big announcement every time you begin again. You do not need to tell the world that this time will be different. You can just make it different, quietly, lovingly, one choice at a time. You can begin again at sunrise. You can begin again at midnight. You can begin again after tears. You can begin again after doubt. You can begin again after silence. You can begin again right now. I can begin again without telling everyone. My restart can be private. My return can be sacred. My next step can be enough. Let yourself feel that. You have permission to begin again without pressure, without performance, without explaining why you stopped, without proving why you are ready now. You can simply place your hand on your heart and say, I am here again. And that is beautiful. That is brave. That is enough. I do not give my dream to doubt. I do not give my dream to doubt. I do not hand my tender vision to voices that cannot hold it with love. Doubt may come from others. Doubt may come from inside you. Sometimes the old voice in your mind can be louder than any person. It may say, who are you to want this? What if you fail? What if they laugh? What if it never works? What if you are too late? When that voice speaks, you do not need to fight it. You can breathe. You can place a hand on your heart. You can say, I hear you, but you do not lead me tonight. I do not give my dream to doubt. I keep my dream with faith. I keep my dream with patience. I keep my dream with love. Doubt can visit, but it does not have to move in. Fear can speak, but it does not have to choose. Old thoughts can appear, but they do not have to become your path. You are learning to choose again, slowly, softly, again and again. I am allowed to outgrow old versions of myself. I am allowed to outgrow old versions of myself. I am allowed to become new without asking the past for permission. Some people may only know who you said to be. They may remember the old choices, the old habits, the old fears, the old delays. They may speak to you as if you are still that person, but you are allowed to change. You are allowed to grow. You are allowed to become someone they do not recognize right away. A tree does not ask the seed if it may become taller. The sky does not ask the night if morning may come. You do not need the old version of you to understand the new one before you begin. I am allowed to outgrow old versions of myself. I bless who I have been. I welcome who I am becoming. I move forward with tenderness. Let this feel gentle, not forced. You do not have to reject your past. You do not have to hate the old you. That version of you helped you survive. That version carried you here. But now you can carry yourself differently, with more care, with more quiet, with more trust, with more peace. I do not need to explain my growth to those who are committed to misunderstanding me. Say it slowly. I do not need to explain my growth to those who are committed to misunderstanding me. I can save my breath for love. I can save my energy for what I am building. This is a peaceful boundary, not a bitter one. You do not need to argue with every person who questions your change. You do not need to defend your new habits. You do not need to give long answers to people who only want to pull you back into the old story. You can be kind and brief. You can be warm and firm. You can be peaceful and private. I do not need to explain my growth to those who are committed to misunderstanding me. My energy is precious. My breath is precious. My focus is precious. Let your breath become slow again. Imagine your energy as clear water in a bowl. Every time you over-explain, the water shakes. Every time you chase approval, the water spills. Every time you defend your dream to someone who cannot hear you, the bowl becomes lighter. But tonight, you hold the bowl close. You keep the water still. You let your energy stay with you. I call my energy back to myself. I call my energy back to myself. I call back the energy I gave to explaining, proving, and waiting to be chosen. Let it return now. All the energy you left in conversations, all the energy you left in fear, all the energy you left in old comments, old doubts, old moments where you wanted someone to believe in you more than you believed in yourself. Let it come back like soft birds returning home at sunset. Let it come back to your chest. Let it come back to your belly. Let it come back to your hands. Let it come back to your quiet center. I call my energy back to myself. I return to my own path. I return to my own heart. I return to the life that is asking me to grow. There is nothing wrong with wanting to be seen, but you are learning to see yourself first. There is nothing wrong with wanting support, but you are learning to support yourself first. There is nothing wrong with wanting someone to believe in you, but you are learning to believe the quiet voice within you first. That voice may be soft. but it is real. That voice may be small tonight, but it can grow. I believe in the quiet voice within me. I believe in the quiet voice within me. I believe in the gentle knowing that keeps calling me forward. This voice does not always shout. It may not come with bright signs. It may not give you a full plan. It may only whisper, try again. Keep going. Rest now. Choose peace. Take one step. Do not give up on yourself. Listen to that voice. It is not here to scare you. It is here to guide you gently. I believe in the quiet voice within me. I listen with patience. I listen with love. I listen without needing the whole road at once. You do not need the whole road tonight. You only need the next step. You only need the next breath. You only need the next small act of faith. And sometimes the next act of faith is silence. Sometimes the next act of faith is not posting. Sometimes the next act of faith is doing the work without talking about the work. Sometimes the next act of faith is keeping your own promise in private. I am proud of the work no one sees. I am proud of the work no one sees. I honor the effort I give in quiet moments. No one may see the way you try again. No one may see the way you calm yourself after doubt. No one may see the way you choose better thoughts. No one may see the way you practice, learn, write, plan, save, study, rest, forgive, or begin again. But you see, your heart sees, your life feels it. The unseen work is still work. The quiet effort still counts. The private choice still shapes your future. I am proud of the work no one sees. I bless my hidden effort. I bless my private progress. I bless the small steps that are changing me. Let that bring comfort to the tired part of you. You have done more than people know. You have carried more than they understand. You have tried in ways that may never be seen by the outside world. But none of it is wasted. Every loving choice matters. Every honest return matters. Every quiet step matters. I do not rush to be recognized. I do not rush to be recognized. I allow recognition to arrive when it is ready. Recognition can be beautiful. It can feel warm. It can feel affirming. But it is not the source of your worth. Your worth is already here. Before they clap, before they notice, before they understand, before they say, you did it, before they say, I always knew you could. You do not need to wait for that day to feel whole. You can breathe now. You can belong to yourself now. You can be proud now. I do not rush to be recognized. My worth is not waiting in the future. My value is not held in someone else's eyes. I am real now. I am enough now. Let your body soften around that. You are not less because your dream is not visible yet. You are not behind because your success is still forming. You are not failing because you are in a quiet chapter. A quiet chapter can still be holy. A quiet chapter can still be powerful. A quiet chapter can still be the place where everything changes. I let my quiet chapter teach me strength. I let my quiet chapter teach me strength. I let this season make me steady, not bitter. Maybe this is not the loud season. Maybe this is not the seen season. Maybe this is the season where you learn how to stay with yourself, where you learn how to stop giving up when nobody notices, where you learn how to choose your own path even without praise, where you learn how to care for your dream in the dark. Darkness is not always danger. Sometimes darkness is a womb. Sometimes darkness is soil. Sometimes darkness is the soft place where new life begins. I let my quiet chapter teach me strength. I do not fear being unseen for a while. I can grow in the gentle dark. I can become steady before I become visible. Let those words move slowly through your chest. You are not forgotten. You are forming. You are not empty. You are gathering. You are not hidden because you are unworthy. You are hidden because something inside you is still becoming strong. And that is okay. That is more than okay. That is sacred. I trust the timing of my becoming. I trust the timing of my becoming. I trust that I do not need to force my life open. There is a time to plant, a time to water, a time to wait, a time to rise, a time to bloom, a time to be seen. And none of these times are wasted. Waiting with love is not wasted. Preparing with peace is not wasted. Practicing in private is not wasted. Learning slowly is not wasted. Your becoming has a rhythm. Your heart has a rhythm. Your life has a rhythm. I trust the timing of my becoming. I do not punish myself for needing time. I do not compare my pace to anyone else's path. I allow my life to open in a way that supports my peace. Comparison can make the heart tired. Looking at other people can make your own path feel late. But you are not late. You are living your own life. You are learning your own lessons. You are moving through your own season. Someone else may be in bloom. You may be in roots. Both are sacred. I release comparison and return to my own path. I release comparison and return to my own path. I stop looking sideways and come back to my own steps. Your path is not less because it looks different. Your dream is not smaller because it takes time. Your life is not wrong because it does not match someone else's picture. You are allowed to have a quiet path. You are allowed to have a slow path. You are allowed to have a path that only makes sense to your own heart. I release comparison and return to my own path. My journey belongs to me. My timing belongs to me. My peace belongs to me. Feel the calm that comes when you stop measuring yourself against the world. Feel the space that opens when you come back to your own breath. You do not have to run beside anyone. You do not have to prove that you are keeping up. You can walk at the pace of truth, slow if you need, steady if you can, gentle always. I allow my success to be peaceful. I allow my success to be peaceful. I do not need success to come from stress. This is important. You are not choosing silence so you can pressure yourself harder in private. You are not keeping your dreams sacred so you can punish yourself behind closed doors. No. You are choosing a softer way, a clearer way, a kinder way. Success does not have to be born from panic. Success does not have to cost your peace. Success does not have to make you hard. Your success can grow from love, from patience, from steady choices, from rest, from learning, from small, brave steps, from the soft decision to keep going even when no one is watching. I allow my success to be peaceful. I build from calm. I grow from care. I move forward without abandoning myself. Let this be a new way. You do not need to fight your life into shape. You do not need to hate yourself into change. You do not need to become loud, harsh, or rushed to become powerful. Your softness can come with you. Your kindness can come with you. Your peace can come with you. I am safe to grow without pressure. I am safe to grow without pressure. I am safe to become at a gentle pace. Pressure may have pushed you before. Fear may have made you move. Shame may have made you try harder. But you are learning that love can also move you. Peace can move you. Hope can move you. Quiet trust can move you. You do not need to scare yourself into action. You do not need to shame yourself into discipline. You do not need to announce your goal just to trap yourself into proving it. You can choose from love. I am safe to grow without pressure. My growth can feel kind. My discipline can feel loving. My steps can feel steady and human. Human. Let that word comfort you. You are human. You may have strong days and tired days, clear days and cloudy days, focused days and days when you need to rest. You are still worthy. You are still moving. You are still allowed to begin again. Your goal is not destroyed by one slow day. Your future is not ruined by one pause. Your path is not lost because you need rest. I honor rest as part of my becoming. I honor rest as part of my becoming. I allow my body and heart to soften when they need care. Rest is not giving up. Rest is not failure. Rest is not proof that you are not serious. Rest can be a quiet form of loyalty. Rest can protect the fire. Rest can keep your heart from turning your dream into a burden. A lamp that burns all night still needs oil. A field that gives fruit still needs rain. A soul that is becoming still needs rest. I honor rest as part of my becoming. I do not confuse rest with weakness. I restore myself so I can continue with love. Tonight, if your body feels tired, let it be tired. If your mind feels full, let it settle. If your heart feels tender, let it be held by these words. You do not have to push right now. You do not have to solve everything right now. You are allowed to receive comfort. You are allowed to be carried by quiet. You are allowed to rest in the middle of becoming. I choose focus over noise. I choose focus over noise. I choose the calm path that brings me back to what matters. Noise can look like too many opinions, too many updates, too many promises, too many voices, too many chances to compare, too many reasons to stop. Noise can be outside you, and noise can be inside you too. Focus is simpler. Focus says, what is the next step? Focus says, what matters today? Focus says, where is my energy going? Focus says, can I return to love? I choose focus over noise. I choose the quiet that helps me hear myself. I choose the path that keeps my heart clear. Maybe tonight the most loving thing you can do is stop telling the wrong people. Maybe the most loving thing is to write your goal down privately. Maybe the most loving thing is to take one small step and say nothing. Maybe the most loving thing is to let your energy become whole again. You do not need more noise. You need your own heart. I hold my vision with gentle hands. I hold my vision with gentle hands. I do not squeeze it with fear. I do not drop it for approval. Imagine holding a tiny bird in your palms. You would not grip too tightly. You would not throw it into a crowded room. You would not ask everyone to touch its wings. You would hold it carefully, warmly, with respect. Hold your vision like that, gentle enough to let it breathe, careful enough to protect it, patient enough to let it grow strong. I hold my vision with gentle hands. My dream can breathe with me. My future can unfold without force. My heart can stay open while I grow. Let your hands relax now. Let your palms open. Feel how gentle you can be with yourself. Feel how different it is to protect your dream without fear. You are not hiding because you are small. You are protecting because you are wise. I am becoming someone I can trust. I am becoming someone I can trust. I am learning to keep promises to myself with love. Trust does not come only from big moments. Trust comes from small, honest returns. You say you will take one step, and you take it. You say you will rest, and you rest. You say you will stop giving your energy away, and when you notice yourself doing it again, you return without shame. Every gentle return builds trust. Every small promise builds trust. Every quiet choice builds trust. I am becoming someone I can trust. I do not need to be perfect. I only need to be honest. I only need to return. This is how your inner world becomes safe. Not because you never fall, not because you never doubt, not because you never speak too soon, But because you come back, you notice, you forgive yourself, you choose again. That is real growth. That is soft strength. That is a kind of success no one can take from you. I bless my goals with patience. I bless my goals with patience. I bless my dreams instead of rushing them. Patience is not doing nothing. Patience is loving something while it is still becoming. Patience is staying faithful without pulling at the roots. Patience is watering what matters and trusting that the work is doing something even when the surface looks still. Be patient with your goal. Be patient with your path. Be patient with the person you are becoming. I bless my goals with patience. I bless the slow places. I bless the hidden places. I bless the days when growth is quiet. And now, let the last affirmation of this first block move through you like a soft wave. My success can arrive without noise. My success can arrive without noise. My success can arrive gently, calmly, and in a way that protects my peace. There is a kind of success that does not need to shout. It enters softly. It changes your life from the inside. It shows in your eyes. It shows in your choices. It shows in the way you no longer chase. It shows in the way you no longer explain. It shows in the way your breath is slower and your heart is clearer. Maybe success will not come like thunder. Maybe it will come like morning light. Quiet at first, then warmer, then everywhere. My success can arrive without noise. I do not need to announce my goals to make them real. I can stop announcing my goals and let success surprise them. I can let my quiet life become my answer. Stay here for a moment. Let all these words gather inside you. I keep my dream sacred. I do not need to announce every goal before I begin. I let my actions become my announcement. I can move quietly and still move powerfully. I protect my peace while my dream is growing. I am allowed to keep some things private. I trust what is growing in silence. I give my goals time to become strong. I choose progress over performance. I am safe without outside approval. Let them sink deeper now. I release the need to prove myself before I am ready. My dream is not on trial. I am loyal to the future I am creating. I let success arrive in its own beautiful time. I let success surprise them. I do not need to be seen before I am ready. I trust my quiet discipline. I can begin again without telling everyone. I do not give my dream to doubt. I am allowed to outgrow old versions of myself. And deeper still, I call my energy back to myself. I believe in the quiet voice within me. I am proud of the work no one sees. I do not rush to be recognized. I let my quiet chapter teach me strength. I trust the timing of my becoming. I release comparison and return to my own path. I allow my success to be peaceful. I am safe to grow without pressure. I honor rest as part of my becoming. And one more time, softly, like a whisper to your own heart, I choose focus over noise. I hold my vision with gentle hands. I am becoming someone I can trust. I bless my goals with patience. My success can arrive without noise. Let your breath hold these words now. Let your heart hold them. Let your body understand that you are no longer giving your whole future away through too many words. You are gathering yourself. You are becoming quiet in a way that feels loving. You are becoming steady in a way that feels safe. You are not behind. You are not small. You are not forgotten. You are in a sacred building season. And in this season, you do not need to announce everything. You do not need to explain everything. You do not need to be understood by everyone. You only need to stay close to what is true. You only need to take the next gentle step. You only need to keep returning to your own heart. I keep my dream sacred. I keep my dream sacred. I keep my dream sacred. There is a kind of light that grows stronger when it is protected. Not hidden because it is weak. Not covered because it is ashamed. Protected because it is still learning how to burn steady. Imagine walking through a quiet night with a small lantern under your coat. The wind is cold. The road is long. There are voices around you. Some are kind. Some are careless. Some do not mean harm, but they move too fast. They swing open doors. They create little gusts of doubt. They ask too many questions while the flame is still small. So you hold the lantern close. You do not lift it high yet. You do not place it in the middle of the road for everyone to judge. You carry it near your heart. That is what you are doing with your dream now. You are not hiding your light. You are keeping it alive. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. There is a soft kind of wisdom in knowing when to speak and when to stay quiet. There is a soft kind of strength in knowing which room deserves your truth and which room only deserves your peace. You do not have to give the same amount of yourself everywhere. You do not have to open every part of your heart in every conversation. You do not have to explain the flame to someone who only wants to test the wind. Some people will love the light in you. Some people will fear it. Some people will try to name it before it has become what it is meant to be. Some people will ask if it is real because they cannot feel its warmth yet. And still, the lantern can burn. The flame does not need agreement to be fire. The future does not need approval to begin. The quiet work does not need an audience to matter. There are seasons in life when silence is not emptiness. Silence is a shelter. Silence is a soft cloth around something new. Silence is the warm hand over the little flame while you keep walking. And maybe this is one of those seasons for you. Maybe life is not asking you to speak louder. Maybe life is asking you to listen deeper. Maybe life is not asking you to prove your dream. Maybe life is asking you to protect your relationship with it. Because when you speak too soon, you may begin to hear yourself through other people's fear. You may begin to look at your own dream through their small window. You may begin to shrink your own vision so it can fit inside their comfort. And you were not meant to shrink the truth of your heart just so someone else can understand it quickly. Some things need time. Some things need quiet. Some things need to be known first by the soul before they are shown to the world. Think of wet ink on a page. If you touch it too soon, it smears. The words are real, but they are not ready to be handled. They need stillness. They need air. They need time to settle into the paper. Your goal may be like that. The words are forming. The shape is becoming clear. The meaning is arriving line by line. But it is not ready for every hand. Not yet. And that is not failure. That is care. You are allowed to let the ink dry. You are allowed to let the shape become steady. You are allowed to let the new chapter write itself in quiet before anyone else reads it. This is not about fear. This is not about hiding from life. This is not about becoming cold or distant. This is about learning to be loving with your own energy. It is about learning that your heart is not a hallway where everyone can walk through with muddy shoes. Your heart is a home. Your future is forming inside that home. Your peace is the floor. Your focus is the window. Your faith is the fire. And you may choose who enters. You may choose what stays outside. You may choose when to open the door. There is great kindness in this choice. Kindness toward yourself. Kindness toward your dream. Kindness toward the people who cannot hold it yet. Because when you stop trying to make everyone understand, you stop forcing them into a role they may not be ready to play. You stop asking the wrong people to become safe places. You stop turning every doubt into a wound. You simply let people be where they are, and you let yourself be where you are. You can love people without giving them the first draft of your becoming. You can forgive people without handing them your softest hopes. You can smile and still keep the most tender part of your vision close to your chest. This is maturity. This is peace. This is quiet self-respect. And maybe, deep down, a part of you has been waiting for permission to do this. Permission to stop oversharing. Permission to stop proving. Permission to stop explaining why you want what you want. Permission to stop making your dream smaller so other people do not feel uncomfortable. Here is that permission. You may be quiet. You may be private. You may be gentle and still be strong. You may be loving and still protect your path. Let this truth come into you slowly. Your future is not weak because it is private. Your growth is not less real because it is unseen. Your change is not less powerful because it is quiet. A mountain does not announce that it is becoming a mountain. It simply stands stone by stone, age by age, under sun, rain, snow, and sky. It does not argue with every cloud. It does not explain itself to every traveler. It does not ask the valley to approve its height. It simply remains. It rises by being what it is. There is mountain strength in you, not loud, not rushed, not asking to be believed, just steady. And there is also water in you, soft water, patient water, water that does not fight every stone, but still shapes the path over time, water that moves around what it cannot move through, water that keeps going without needing to shout. Your quietness can be like that, soft but not weak, gentle but not lost, peaceful but still moving. So let the old urge to announce everything soften now. Let the need to be praised before you begin become lighter. Let the old fear that no one will see you be comforted. You are seen here. You are held here. You are listening to your own heart here. There is nothing you need to do right now. There is nothing you need to prove right now. You can simply breathe and feel the truth of this moment. Your dream can stay close. Your heart can stay warm. Your energy can stay whole. Your light can keep burning under the coat until the wind settles, until the road opens, until the time is right. And when the time is right, you will not need to force the light into the world. It will be seen because it is real. It will be felt because it is warm. It will speak because you have lived it. Until then, walk softly. Hold the lantern close. Let the flame learn your heartbeat. Let your dream learn your care. Let your success grow quietly, where no careless wind can put it out. Now let the words become deeper. Let them move slowly. Let them touch the plaque says in you that have been tired from trying to be seen. You do not have to reach for these affirmations. You do not have to force yourself to believe everything at once. Just listen. Let one sentence come close. Let another pass by. Let your heart choose what it is ready to receive. I no longer spend my strength trying to be understood too early. I no longer spend my strength trying to be understood too early. I save my strength for the life that is quietly calling me forward. There is a kind of exhaustion that comes from explaining the same thing again and again. You tell someone what you feel. You tell them what you want. You tell them why it matters. You try to make your dream look reasonable. You try to make your hope sound safe. You try to make your new path easy for someone else to accept. But your strength has a better place to go. Your strength can go into your next step. Your strength can go into your peace. Your strength can go into the private work that is changing you. I no longer spend my strength trying to be understood too early. I let my energy stay with me. I let my breath stay soft. I let my heart stop asking for permission. I am allowed to become quietly before I am seen clearly. I am allowed to become quietly before I am seen clearly. I am allowed to grow in the spaces where no one is measuring me. This is a gentle gift, to become without being watched, to practice without being judged, to learn without being rushed, to try without turning every step into a public report. There is freedom here. There is rest here. There is space for mistakes here. There is room to become real. You are not a product to be shown before it is finished. You are a living soul. You are allowed to change slowly. You are allowed to become quietly. I am allowed to become quietly before I am seen clearly. I do not need the spotlight while I am still gathering myself. I can let my life become strong in peace. My next chapter does not need to be explained while it is still being written. My next chapter does not need to be explained while it is still being written. I give my life room to form before I describe it to others. A chapter is not understood by one sentence. A life is not understood by one moment. A change is not understood by one early step. Sometimes you cannot explain what is happening because you are still inside the becoming. You are still feeling your way through. You are still learning the shape of your own desire. That is okay. You do not have to explain what is still unfolding. You do not have to make your future sound clear before it has fully arrived. My next chapter does not need to be explained while it is still being written. I let the pages form. I let the meaning come. I let myself live the answer before I speak it. I choose sacred privacy over noisy approval. I choose sacred privacy over noisy approval. I choose the peace of my own heart over the quick comfort of being praised. Approval can feel sweet for a moment. It can feel like warm sugar on the tongue. But if your peace depends on it, you may need more and more. Another message, another compliment, another sign, another person saying, "Yes, you are doing well." And then, when the approval is not there, the old fear returns. Sacred privacy is different. It does not feed you with noise. It nourishes you with truth. It lets you become steady from within. I choose sacred privacy over noisy approval. I do not trade my inner calm for outer applause. I let my own heart become a safe place for my dream. I can be deeply committed without making a public promise. I can be deeply committed without making a public promise. I can choose my path in silence and still be faithful to it. A public promise can feel strong, but sometimes it creates pressure before love has had time to grow. Sometimes it makes your goal feel like a performance. Sometimes it turns your dream into something you must defend instead of something you can nurture. You can make a private promise, a promise spoken softly to your own heart, a promise made in the quiet, a promise that does not need witnesses to be real. I can be deeply committed without making a public promise. My quiet yes is still powerful. My private decision is still sacred. My commitment belongs to me first. I let the need to impress melt out of my body. I let the need to impress melt out of my body. I soften the old pressure to look successful before I feel peaceful. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. You do not have to look impressive right now. You do not have to appear more healed, more certain, more disciplined, more successful. more wise, more calm than you are. You can be honest with yourself. You can be in process. You can be growing. You can be tender. You can be real. The need to impress can be heavy. Let it melt from your shoulders. Let it melt from your jaw. Let it melt from the space around your heart. I let the need to impress melt out of my body. I choose peace over image. I choose truth over display. I choose the quiet beauty of becoming real. My life is not a stage tonight. My life is not a stage tonight. My life is a soft place where I am learning to return to myself. You do not have to perform here, not for anyone, not for the past, not for the people who doubted you, not for the people who watch you, not for the old version of you that thought being seen was the same as being safe. You are safe without performing. You are loved without performing. You are enough without performing. My life is not a stage tonight. I step down from the pressure. I come back to my breath. I come back to what is true. I stop turning my dream into something that needs defense. I stop turning my dream into something that needs defense. I let my dream breathe without arguing for its right to exist. You do not need to fight for the dream in every room. You do not need to make a case for your hope. You do not need to gather proof before you begin. Some dreams are not defended with words. They are protected with silence, strengthened with action, and honored with patience. Your dream does not need to win a debate tonight. Your dream needs a quiet yes. Your dream needs your care. Your dream needs the next loving step. I stop turning my dream into something that needs defense. I stop arguing with doubt. I stop giving my breath to fear. I let my dream breathe. I am not required to share my plans to make them valid. I am not required to share my plans to make them valid. My plans can be real even when they are only known by my own heart. This is a deep release. Your goal does not become real because many people know about it. It becomes real because you keep returning to it. It becomes real because you shape your days around it. It becomes real because you give it attention, care, and honest effort. Visibility is not the same as truth. Attention is not the same as growth. Noise is not the same as movement. I am not required to share my plans to make them valid. My private path is still a path. My quiet choice is still a choice. My inner yes is enough to begin. I let the old fear of being unseen become softer. I let the old fear of being unseen become softer. I comfort the part of me that thought being noticed was the only way to matter. This is tender. Maybe there is a part of you that has waited so long to be seen. A part of you that wanted someone to notice your effort, your pain, your hope, your softness, your courage. A part of you that thought, if they see me, maybe I will finally feel real. Let that part come close. Do not judge it. Hold it gently. Tell it, you are real even in silence. Tell it, you matter even when no one comments. Tell it, your heart has always counted. I let the old fear of being unseen become softer. I see myself with kindness. I notice my own effort. I give my own heart the warmth it has been waiting for. I do not chase attention to feel alive. I do not chase attention to feel alive. I return to the quiet pulse of my own life. You are alive in your breath. You are alive in your hands. You are alive in your heart. You are alive in the small choices you make when no one knows. You are alive in the way you keep trying. You are alive in the way you feel. You are alive in the way you dream. Attention may come and go. Your aliveness is deeper than that. I do not chase attention to feel alive. I feel my own life from within. I let my breath remind me that I am here. I let my heart remind me that I matter. I become more devoted to truth than to approval. I become more devoted to truth than to approval. I choose what is honest for my soul, even when it is quiet. Approval asks, will they like this? Truth asks, is this right for my heart? Approval asks, will they understand? Truth asks, can I live with peace if I ignore this calling? Approval asks, will they clap? Truth asks, will I feel whole? You are learning to choose truth, softly, slowly, bravely. I become more devoted to truth than to approval. I listen inward before I look outward. I let my own heart become clear. I choose the path that gives my spirit room to breathe. I can bless others without comparing my road to theirs. I can bless others without comparing my road to theirs. I can celebrate another person's light without doubting my own dawn. This is powerful. You can see someone else rising and still trust your own rise. You can watch another door open and still believe your door can open too. You can hear someone else's good news and let it be a reminder that life has many ways to move. Their success is not your failure. Their timing is not your punishment. Their path is not your measurement. I can bless others without comparing my road to theirs. I release the ache of comparison. I return to my own quiet blessing. I trust that my path has its own grace. Take a moment and ask your heart gently, what am I ready to stop proving? Maybe the answer comes as one word: worth, talent, beauty, strength, success, love. If you feel moved, you can place that word in the comments like a soft promise to yourself, not for attention, not for pressure, just as a quiet release. A way of saying, I am done carrying this old weight. I am done begging the outside world to confirm what my soul already knows. I am done begging the outside world to confirm what my soul already knows. I let my inner knowing become enough for tonight. There is a place in you that already knows you are meant to grow. There is a place in you that already knows you are not finished. There is a place in you that already knows your life can open in new ways. It may be covered by fear. It may be covered by old pain. It may be very quiet, but it is there. You do not need everyone to confirm it. You can begin listening to it. I am done begging the outside world to confirm what my soul already knows. I let my own knowing rise. I let my own quiet truth become steady. I trust the whisper within me. I no longer shrink my goal so others can feel comfortable. I no longer shrink my goal so others can feel comfortable. I let my dream have its full breath inside me. This is the place where something in you may cry. Because maybe you have done this before. Maybe you have made your hopes smaller. Maybe you have spoken less brightly. Maybe you have hidden your excitement. Maybe you have pretended not to care so much. Maybe you have lowered your voice because someone else did not know how to hold your joy. But your dream deserves breath. Your heart deserves room. Your future deserves space. You do not have to make yourself smaller to make another person feel safe. I no longer shrink my goal so others can feel comfortable. I allow my hope to stand tall inside me. I allow my dream to breathe. I allow my future to have room. I am worthy of a life that feels true to me. I am worthy of a life that feels true to me. I am worthy of a path that fits the quiet shape of my own heart. Not a life that looks good only from the outside. Not a life built only to be praised. Not a life chosen only to avoid questions. A true life. A life where your breath is easier. A life where your heart can rest. A life where your steps feel honest. A life where your dreams are not forced into someone else's idea of what is possible. You are worthy of that. Not later. Not after you prove yourself. Not after someone understands. Now, I am worthy of a life that feels true to me. I am worthy of inner peace. I am worthy of quiet success. I am worthy of becoming without fear. If you are still wondering whether you deserve this peace, you do. You always have. Before the goal works, before the success comes, before anyone sees the change, before the proof, you deserve peace now. I forgive myself for sharing too much when I only wanted to be loved. I forgive myself for sharing too much when I only wanted to be loved. I forgive the part of me that looked for safety in the wrong places. This is a soft moment. Let it be soft. You did not share because you were foolish. You shared because you were hopeful. You shared because you wanted connection. You shared because you wanted someone to hold the dream with you. You shared because maybe you were tired of holding everything alone. There is nothing to punish. There is only something to learn. I forgive myself for sharing too much when I only wanted to be loved. I bring that love back to myself now. I become the safe place I was searching for. I hold my own heart with care. I am not behind because I am beginning quietly. I am not behind because I am beginning quietly. I am exactly where my next honest step begins. Quiet beginnings still count. Hidden beginnings still count. Soft beginnings still count. Beginnings that happen with shaky hands still count. Beginnings that happen after many false starts still count. Beginnings that happen with no announcement still count. You are not late. You are not lost. You are not failing because your beginning is private. I am not behind because I am beginning quietly. My quiet beginning is still blessed. My private beginning is still powerful. My small beginning is still enough. I let my peace become louder than their opinions. I let my peace become louder than their opinions. I let my calm inner voice become the sound I follow. Opinions can be loud. They can enter the mind and repeat themselves. They can sound like warning bells. They can make you question what felt clear 5 minutes before. But your peace can become louder in a softer way, not by shouting, by staying, by returning, by being the voice that says, "Breathe, this is yours to decide." Let your peace speak. Let it rise from your chest. Let it rest behind your eyes. Let it guide your next step. I let my peace become louder than their opinions. I listen to the calm within me. I honor the voice that brings me back to myself. I let quiet truth lead. I do not need to be loud to be powerful. I do not need to be loud to be powerful. I can be soft, steady, and deeply rooted. This is the peak of your quiet power. Not force, not noise, not proving, not a hard heart. A soft heart with strong roots. A gentle voice with clear boundaries. A peaceful soul that no longer begs to be understood. You can be kind and still not explain. You can be loving and still choose privacy. You can be calm and still be unstoppable. I do not need to be loud to be powerful. My softness is not weakness. My quiet is not emptiness. My peace is not small. You are enough in the unseen place. You are enough in the unfinished place. You are enough before the result. You are enough before the applause. You are enough while the dream is still private. You are enough while the new life is still learning how to stand. Let that reach the deepest part of you. You are enough while no one knows. You are enough while no one understands. You are enough while no one can see what is growing. You are enough now. I am enough in my becoming. I am enough in my becoming. I am enough before the world sees what I am building. Stay with this one. Let it touch the places where you have felt unseen. Let it touch the part of you that thought success would finally make you worthy. Let it touch the part of you that thought being doubted meant being wrong. No, you are enough now. Your worth is not waiting for your success to arrive. Your worth is the ground you build from. I am enough in my becoming. I am enough in the quiet. I am enough in the middle. I am enough before the proof. I let my future meet me with gentleness. I let my future meet me with gentleness. I do not run toward it in fear. I walk toward it with trust. Your future does not need to be chased like something running away from you. Your future can meet you. Your future can open as you become ready. Your future can arrive through small doors, simple steps, quiet choices, and moments of peace. Walk toward it gently. Walk toward it with your whole heart. Walk toward it without leaving yourself behind, Isla. At my future, meet me with gentleness. I move with trust. I move with breath. I move with love. I allow good things to grow without checking them every minute. I allow good things to grow without checking them every minute. I release the need to keep digging up my hope to see if it is alive. Let that image rest in you. When something is growing, it needs space. If you keep pulling it up to check the roots, it cannot settle. If you keep asking, is it working? Is it coming? Can they see it yet? Is it enough? You may tire your own heart. Let it grow. Let the good things have space. Let your work have time. Let your hope be planted. I allow good things to grow without checking them every minute. I do not disturb my peace with constant worry. I let quiet trust do its gentle work. I am safe when life is not visible yet. I am safe when life is not visible yet. I am safe in the space between the promise and the proof. This space can feel tender. The space where you have begun but not arrived. The space where you have changed inside, but the outside has not caught up yet. The space where you are becoming, but the world still sees the old shape. You are safe here. You are not forgotten here. You are not wasting time here. The middle is still part of the path. I am safe when life is not visible yet. I breathe in the unknown. I rest in the unfinished. I trust the quiet becoming. I give myself permission to be underestimated. I give myself permission to be underestimated. I release the need to correct every small opinion of me. This is freedom, to let people think what they think without rushing to fix the picture, to let someone underestimate you and still remain peaceful, to let someone miss your growth and not chase them with proof, to let someone misunderstand your silence and not turn your calm into a speech. You do not need to correct every picture people hold of you. Live, grow, continue. Let time reveal what words cannot. I give myself permission to be underestimated. I do not lose myself trying to change every mind. I let my steady life answer in its own season. I am becoming free from the hunger to be believed. I am becoming free from the hunger to be believed. I feed myself with trust instead of waiting for someone else to feed me with approval. There is a hunger that comes from being doubted too long, a hunger to be believed, to be seen, to be validated, to have someone say, yes, you were right to hope. Yes, you were right to keep going. Yes, you were right to dream bigger. That may come one day, but you do not have to starve until then. You can feed your own heart with trust now. I am becoming free from the hunger to be believed. I nourish myself with quiet faith. I feed my dream with action. I feed my heart with kindness. I let the soft yes inside me be stronger than the loud no around me. I let the soft yes inside me be stronger than the loud no around me. I choose the small, brave yes that keeps returning. The no may be loud. The doubt may be loud. The old story may be loud. The world may be loud. But somewhere inside you, there is a yes. Maybe very small, maybe trembling, maybe only a whisper. Yes, I want to try. Yes, I want to grow. Yes, I want to live differently. Yes, I still believe there is more for me. Let that yes be enough for tonight. I let the soft yes inside me be stronger than the loud no around me. I protect my yes. I honor my yes. I follow my yes one gentle step at a time. I become calm enough to receive my own success. I become calm enough to receive my own success. I let my nervous system learn that good can come gently. Sometimes we think we are only waiting for success, but sometimes success is also waiting for us to become steady enough to hold it with peace. Not perfect, not fearless, just more grounded, more honest, more ready to receive without losing ourselves. So let calm grow in you. Let your breath make room. Let your heart become a safe place for good things. I become calm enough to receive my own success. I do not need to grip. I do not need to panic. I can let good things meet a peaceful heart. And now, one more, like a bell in the quiet room. I am the safekeeper of my own becoming. I am the safekeeper of my own becoming. I hold my growth with love, patience, and quiet strength. This is who you are becoming. Not someone who hides, not someone who runs, not someone who begs to be seen. A safe keeper, a tender guardian, a peaceful builder, a person who knows that what is sacred does not need to be handled by everyone. You are the safe keeper of your own becoming. You are learning to hold your dream with love. You are learning to trust the quiet path. You are learning to let success come softly without losing yourself on the way. Let these deeper words gather now. I no longer spend my strength trying to be understood too early. I am allowed to become quietly before I am seen clearly. My next chapter does not need to be explained while it is still being written. I choose sacred privacy over noisy approval. I can be deeply committed without making a public promise. I let the need to impress melt out of my body. My life is not a stage tonight. I stop turning my dream into something that needs defense. Let them fall deeper. I am not required to share my plans to make them valid. I let the old fear of being unseen become softer. I do not chase attention to feel alive. I become more devoted to truth than to approval. I can bless others without comparing my road to theirs. I am done begging the outside world to confirm what my soul already knows. I no longer shrink my goals so others can feel comfortably, and deeper still, I am worthy of a life that feels true to me. I forgive myself for sharing too much when I only wanted to be loved. I am not behind because I am beginning quietly. I let my peace become louder than their opinions. I do not need to be loud to be powerful. I am enough in my becoming. I let my future meet me with gentleness. I allow good things to grow without checking them every minute. And now, the deepest layer. I am safe when life is not visible yet. I give myself permission to be underestimated. I am becoming free from the hunger to be believed. I let the soft yes inside me be stronger than the loud no around me. I become calm enough to receive my own success. I am the safe keeper of my own becoming. Stay here. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. There is nothing you need to do right now. There is nothing you need to prove right now. You have already begun the quiet return. You have already called your energy home. Now we slow down even more. There is nowhere to rush. There is nothing you need to fix in this moment. Everything can wait. Let this moment be just for you, not for the people who need answers, not for the people who expect updates, not for the people who ask where you are going, what you are doing, when it will happen, and how it will work. This moment is yours. Let your body feel that. This moment is yours. This breath is yours. This quiet is yours. Take a slow breath in through your nose if you can. Hold it gently and release. Again, breathe in slowly. Hold softly. Let it go. One more time. Breathe in as if you are drawing your scattered energy back into your chest. Hold it with kindness. Release everything that does not belong in this moment. There is nothing you need to do right now. You are safe here. You are allowed to rest here. You are allowed to stop carrying the whole future in your hands. Feel the ground beneath you, or the bed beneath you, or the chair holding you. You do not have to hold yourself up alone. Let something support you. Let the surface under your body remind you that you can soften. Your feet can rest. Your legs can rest. Your stomach can soften. Your shoulders can drop. Your hands can open. Your face can become smooth. Your mind can slow down. Breathe in and let the breath say, I am here. Breathe out and let the breath say, I can rest. Breathe in, I am here. Breathe out, I can rest. Again, I am here. I can rest. Let the words become simple now, soft enough for the tired places. slow enough for the heart, warm enough for the part of you that has been trying so hard. You have been carrying many voices, some from other people, some from the past, some from the old fear inside you. Some voices asked you to hurry, some asked you to prove, some asked you to explain, some asked you to become visible before you felt ready. Now with this breath, let those voices move farther away, not with anger, not with force, just distance, a soft distance, like sounds outside a closed window. Breathe in. Let the room inside you become quiet. Breathe out. Let the outside world wait. Breathe in. Come back to your own center. Breathe out. Release the need to answer everything tonight. You are safe here. Everything can wait. Just breathe. If thoughts come, let them come and go. You do not have to follow every thought. You do not have to solve every question. You do not have to finish every plan. A thought can pass like a cloud. A feeling can pass like a wave. A memory can pass like a bird across the evening sky. You can stay here, breathing, softening, returning. Now place your attention on your heart, not to force anything, just to notice. This heart has carried so much. This heart has hoped. This heart has felt disappointed. This heart has wanted to be believed. This heart has wanted someone to understand. Now give your heart a moment of rest. Say softly inside, my heart can rest. My heart can rest. My heart can rest. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. Your heart does not have to perform tonight. Your heart does not have to convince anyone tonight. Your heart does not have to explain the dream tonight. Now breathe into the chest, softly, slowly, and release. Breathe into the chest again, as if you are making space around your heart, and release again. Space around the heart, softness around the heart, warmth around the heart. You are safe here. You are loved here. You are allowed to be exactly where you are. If you are still wondering whether you deserve this peace, you do. You always have. Not because you achieved something, not because everyone approves, not because the goal is finished. You deserve peace because you are human, because you are tired, because you are trying, because your heart needs a safe place to land. Let that be enough for this breath, for this moment, for tonight. Now we breathe in a simple rhythm. Inhale for softness, hold for stillness, exhale for release. Breathe in softness, hold stillness, release. Again, softness, stillness, release. Again, softness, stillness, release. Let the body learn this rhythm. Nothing harsh, nothing forced, only soft, only steady, only kind. Your feet are safe to relax. Your legs are safe to relax. Your hips are safe to relax. Your belly is safe to soften. Your chest is safe to open slowly. Your shoulders are safe to drop. Your arms are safe to rest. Your hands are safe to unclench. Your throat is safe to be quiet. Your face is safe to soften. Your mind is safe to slow down. There is no thing to announce here, nothing to prove here, nothing to defend here. Only breath, only warmth, only the quiet return to yourself. Take a slow breath in. Let it touch the back of your throat. Let it move down into your chest. Let it reach your belly and release again. Breath moving in, soft, warm, kind. Breath moving out, slow, easy, free. Let the breath carry away the need to be understood tonight. You do not need to be understood tonight. You can simply be held by quiet. Let the breath carry away the need to tell them tonight. You do not need to tell them tonight. You can simply keep the dream close. Let the breath carry away the need to know every answer tonight. You do not need every answer tonight. You can simply take the next breath. Breathe in. I return to myself. Breathe out. I release the noise. Breathe in. I return to myself. Breathe out. I release the noise. Breathe in. I return to myself. Breathe out. I release the noise. Now let the words become even softer, like a lullaby, like a quiet hand on your shoulder, like warm rain on a roof. While the world outside becomes still, you can rest. The dream is not leaving because you rest. The path is not closing because you rest. The future is not forgetting you because you rest. You can rest. Your quiet work is still real. Your heart is still guided by its own deep knowing. Your life is still moving, even when your body is still. You can rest. Everything can wait. The questions can wait. The messages can wait. The plans can wait. The opinions can wait. The proving can wait. Only this breath is here now. Only this moment. Only this soft place inside you. Now imagine a quiet harbor at night. The water is dark and calm. The boats are tied safely to the shore. No one is rushing. No one is shouting. The moon rests on the water like a soft silver path. Your heart is like one of those boats. It has traveled. It has been pulled by waves. It has heard many winds. But now it is safe in the harbor, tied gently, held gently, resting. Let your heart come into the harbor. Let your thoughts come into the harbor. Let your dream come into the harbor. Nothing has to sail tonight. Nothing has to arrive tonight. Nothing has to be proven tonight. You are safe in the harbor. You are safe in the quiet. You are safe in the pause. Breathe in. The harbor is calm. Breathe out. I am calm. Breathe in. The water is still. Breathe out. I can be still. Breathe in. The night is soft. Breathe out. I can soften. Stay here a little longer. Let the silence do some of the work. Long pause. Another soft breath. There is nothing you need to do right now. Just breathe. Now let your attention move to the space between your eyebrows. Let it soften. Let the forehead smooth. Let the thinking mind loosen its grip. Your mind has worked enough for now. It has planned. It has replayed. It has wondered. It has imagined what others think. It has tried to stay ahead of every possible problem. Thank the mind softly and let it rest. You do not need the mind to solve your whole future tonight. You only need breath. You only need peace. You only need this moment. Say inside, my mind can rest. My mind can rest. My mind can rest. Let that settle. Let the thoughts slow down. Let each thought become lighter, like a leaf floating on still water. If a worry appears, whisper inwardly, not now. If an old doubt appears, whisper inwardly, not now. If the need to explain appears, whisper inwardly, not now. Tonight is for peace. Tonight is for returning. Tonight is for resting in the quiet place where your energy becomes whole again. Now bring your awareness to your throat, the place of speaking, the place of explaining, the place of announcing, the place that may have worked so hard to make others understand. Let the throat soften. Let the voice rest. You do not need to use your voice to prove anything tonight. Your silence is allowed. Your quiet is allowed. Your unspoken dream is allowed. Breathe into the throat, softly, and release. Again. Breathe into the throat. Let the old pressure melt and release. Say softly inside, my voice can rest. My voice can rest. My voice can rest. You will speak when it is right. You will share when it is safe. You will open when your heart says yes. Until then, quiet is enough. Quiet is enough. Quiet is enough. Now let the breath move down to the belly, the place that holds worry, the place that tightens when life feels uncertain, the place that may ask, but what if it does not work? What if they are right? What if I am wrong? Place a gentle hand there if you want. Let the belly know it does not have to guard you so strongly right now. You are safe here. This is a soft moment. This is a gentle space. Breathe into the belly. Let it rise. Let it fall again. Let it rise. Let it fall again. Rise. Fall. There is no need to pull the future closer tonight. There is no need to push the past away tonight. There is only this warm, living breath. Say inside, my body can feel safe in the unknown. My body can feel safe in the unknown. My body can feel safe in the unknown. Let that be simple. Let that be enough. Now imagine the small lantern again, the little flame you have been carrying. See it resting inside your chest, warm, steady, protected. You do not have to lift it high tonight. You do not have to show anyone. You do not have to prove that it is here. You can simply feel its warmth. Breathe in. The flame is steady. Breathe out. I am steady. Breathe in. The flame is safe. Breathe out. I am safe. Breathe in. The flame is mine to care for. Breathe out. I care for what is mine. Let that become quiet. Let the image soften. Let the body rest. Now another breath, slow and easy. Another, gentle and warm. Another, nothing to force. Nothing to chase. Nothing to announce. You are here. You are breathing. You are safe. The world can wait. The dream can rest. The body can soften. The heart can trust the quiet. Let these simple words move through you now. I am here. I am breathing. I am safe. I can rest. Again, I am here. I am breathing. I am safe. I can rest. And again, even softer, I am here. I am breathing. I am safe. I can rest. Let this moment be just for you. No audience, no pressure, no proving, no explaining, just you, your breath, your heart, your quiet dream. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Your dream is safe in the quiet. Your energy is coming home. Your heart is learning peace. Breathe in softly. Hold gently. Release slowly. Again. Breathe in softly. Hold gently. Release slowly. One more time. Breathe in softly. Hold gently. Release slowly. Let the stillness hold you now. Let the quiet gather around you. Let your whole body know that it does not have to fight for this moment. You are safe here. You are safe here. You are safe here. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. There is nothing you need to do right now. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Let the stillness remain. Let the quiet stay close. Let your breath be slow, like soft waves touching the shore and moving back again. Now we rise gently into the strongest part of this journey. Not loud, not sharp, not forced. Strong like a heart that has stopped begging. Strong like roots that know the earth is holding them. Strong like a quiet door that no longer opens for every knock. Let these words come to you slowly. Do not chase them. Do not try to believe them all at once. Let them fall where they need to fall. Let one sentence touch the place in you that has waited so long to feel free. I no longer need the world to witness my becoming before I believe in it. I no longer need the world to witness my becoming before I believe in it. My belief can begin in silence, and that silence can be enough. This is a deep release. You do not have to wait for someone to see the change before you honor it. You do not have to wait for someone to notice your effort before you respect it. You do not have to wait for someone to name your growth before you feel it inside yourself. You can know. Quietly, privately, deeply. You can know that something is changing in you. I am not waiting to be chosen before I choose my own path. I am not waiting to be chosen before I choose my own path. I choose the road that brings my spirit back to peace. Let that touch you. You are not standing outside your own life, hoping someone will open the gate. You are not waiting for a sign from every person around you. You are not asking the whole world to decide if your dream is allowed. You are choosing now, with your breath, with your heart, with one quiet yes. You are choosing the road that feels true. The new life in me does not need noise to grow strong. The new life in me does not need noise to grow strong. The new life in me can grow in calm, in patience, and in soft trust. Some of the most beautiful things grow without sound. The moon crosses the sky without making a speech. The tide comes in without asking to be praised. A garden opens its leaves in the morning without calling attention to itself. And you too can grow this way, quietly, naturally, faithfully. I am finished handing my power to every passing opinion. I am finished handing my power to every passing opinion. My power comes back to me, one calm breath at a time. Feel that, all the power you gave away when someone looked doubtful. All the power you gave away when someone did not answer with joy. All the power you gave away when someone made your dream feel too big, too late, too strange, too much. Let it come back. Let it return to your chest. Let it return to your hands. Let it return to your breath. Your power belongs with you. I do not need to make my life smaller to make others feel safe. I do not need to make my life smaller to make others feel safe. I can be kind without becoming less than I am. This is not a hard truth. It is a freeing truth. You can be gentle and still grow. You can be loving and still expand. You can care about others and still stop lowering your light so no one feels uncomfortable. You are not placed here to disappear inside someone else's comfort. You are allowed to live a life that feels honest in your own heart. I let the old need to explain fall away like leaves from a tree. I let the old need to explain fall away like leaves from a tree. What is no longer needed can leave me softly. Let it fall. The long explanations, the repeated reasons, the rehearsed answers, the quiet fear that someone will misunderstand you unless you keep talking. Let it fall like dry leaves in a still field. You do not have to pick them up again. The tree does not chase every leaf it releases. It trusts the next season. I am becoming peaceful enough to be misunderstood. I am becoming peaceful enough to be misunderstood. I can remain whole even when someone does not see me clearly. This is powerful because not is. Being understood can hurt. It can touch old places in the heart. It can make you want to run after people with more words, more proof, more effort, more reasons. But now, something in you is learning to stay, to breathe, to let them have their view, to keep your own truth. You can be misunderstood and still be safe. You can be unseen and still be real. You can be doubted and still keep going. I do not abandon my vision because someone else cannot hold it. I do not abandon my vision because someone else cannot hold it. I stay close to what my soul has been whispering to me. Maybe someone could not hold your hope. Maybe someone made your excitement feel foolish. Maybe someone answered your bright idea with fear. But that does not mean the dream was wrong. It only means that person was not the right place for the first soft version of it. Bring it back. Hold it yourself. Let it breathe again. I can let success surprise them without carrying anger in my heart. I can let success surprise them without carrying anger in my heart. My growth can be calm, clean, and free from resentment. This is so important. You are not becoming to punish anyone. You are not rising to make anyone feel small. You are not growing so you can stand above others and say, "Look at me now." No. You are growing because your life is asking you to grow. You are moving because your heart wants peace. You are choosing quiet because your energy deserves respect. And when success comes, it can come without bitterness. It can come like sunrise, warm, certain, not asking the night to feel guilty. I release the heavy wish to prove them wrong. I release the heavy wish to prove them wrong. I choose the lighter joy of becoming true to myself. Proving can be heavy. It ties your future to their doubt. It makes their old words the fuel for your new life. But you deserve a cleaner fuel. You deserve to move from love, not from injury. You deserve to build from peace, not from old pain. Let the need to prove become lighter. Let it loosen. Let it drop. You are not here to prove them wrong. You are here to live what feels right. I am allowed to succeed without explaining how I got here. I am allowed to succeed without explaining how I got here. My path may be private, and my joy may still be real. When the good begins to show, you do not have to tell every detail. You do not have to explain every tear, every late night, every quiet return, every private choice, every moment of doubt, every breath that brought you back. Some parts of the path can remain yours. Some parts can stay folded inside your heart. Some parts can be known only by the soul that lived them, and still the success can be real. I no longer confuse being watched with being loved. I no longer confuse being watched with being loved. Real love can feel quiet, safe, and steady. Being watched is not the same as being held. Being noticed is not the same as being understood. Being praised is not the same as being safe. You are learning this now. You are learning that the deepest love does not always come with noise. Sometimes, love is the way you speak to yourself when no one is listening. Sometimes love is the way you protect your peace. Sometimes love is the way you choose not to open your tender dream to careless words. You are allowed to seek something deeper than attention. You are allowed to seek peace. I am seen by my own heart, and tonight, that is enough. I am seen by my own heart, and tonight, that is enough. I meet myself with the warmth I once hoped to receive from others. Let this reach the place that felt unnoticed. You are not invisible to yourself anymore. You are here. You are listening. You are meeting your own heart. You are saying, I see how much I have carried. I see how hard I have tried. I see the little steps. I see the quiet courage. I see the part of me that still wants a better life. And that seeing matters. I make room for success that feels peaceful to my nervous system. I make room for success that feels peaceful to my nervous system. I allow good things to come in a way my body can receive with ease. You do not need success that makes you lose yourself. You do not need a future that costs your softness. You do not need a dream that turns your body into a battlefield. Let your success be gentle. Let it be steady. Let it meet your breath. Let it support your inner wellness. Let it help you feel calmer, clearer, and more at home inside yourself. I trust the slow miracle of steady devotion. I trust the slow miracle of steady devotion. Small loving steps can open a life in ways I cannot yet see. Not one loud step, not one dramatic promise, not one public moment, but steady devotion, the kind that returns after fear, the kind that breathes after doubt, the kind that continues without needing applause. There is a quiet miracle in that. There is power in what you do again and again with love. I let my private faith become stronger than my public fear. I let my private faith become stronger than my public fear. I choose the soft inner yes that keeps me moving. Public fear asks, what will they think? Private faith asks, what is true for me? Public fear asks, what if they laugh? Private faith asks, what if I become free? Public fear asks, what if I fail? Private faith asks, what if this step helps me come home to myself? Choose the question that opens your heart. Choose the thought that lets you breathe. Choose the quiet yes. I give myself permission to grow beyond the story people remember. I give myself permission to grow beyond the story people remember. Their memory of me is not the limit of my future. Some people remember a version of you that no longer leads your life. They remember what you used to say, what you used to accept, what you used to fear, what you used to repeat, what you used to believe about yourself. Let them remember. You can keep becoming. You can honor where you have been and still move forward. You can bless the old story and still write a different next page. I do not have to announce transformation for transformation to be real. I do not have to announce transformation for transformation to be real. The deepest changes may begin in quiet breaths like this one. Transformation can be very simple at first. A softer response, a calmer choice, a private boundary, a quiet no, a kinder thought, a night when you choose rest instead of overthinking, a morning when you begin again without making it a performance. These small changes matter. They are real. They are shaping you. I let my silence become a garden where my future can take root. I let my silence become a garden where my future can take root. In the quiet, my life can gather strength. Let this be the image. Not silence as emptiness. Silence as a garden, not silence as loneliness. Silence as soft earth, not silence as fear. Silence as a place where new life is protected long enough to become strong. Your silence can hold seeds. Your silence can hold rain. Your silence can hold the first green signs of a future that is coming. I am deeply worthy before any result appears. I am deeply worthy before any result appears. Nothing outside me has to arrive before I can treat myself with love. This is the heart of it, the deepest part, the place where the old hunger begins to rest. You are not becoming worthy. You are not earning the right to be loved. You are not waiting for success to give you permission to hold your head up. You are worthy here, in the unfinished place, in the quiet place, in the place where no one knows what you are building. You are worthy now. Let that be the peak. Let that touch every tired place. You are worthy before the proof. You are worthy before the result. You are worthy before they understand. You are worthy before the door opens. You are worthy while your hands are still learning. You are worthy while your heart is still tender. You are worthy while your dream is still close to your chest. And if a part of you doubts this, let it be here. You do not need to force belief. You do not need to argue with the doubtful part. Let it sit beside you. Let it hear the words too. You are worthy even when doubt is present. You are worthy even when belief feels small. You are worthy even when you are tired. You are worthy even when you are still learning how to receive peace. I allow my worth to be quiet, steady, and untouched by opinion. I allow my worth to be quiet, steady, and untouched by opinion. My value is not carried in the hands of others. No one gets to hold your worth like something they can drop. No one gets to decide if you matter today. No one gets to give you value with praise and take it away with silence. Your worth is deeper than response, deeper than attention, deeper than success, deeper than failure, deeper than being understood. It is part of you. It rests with you. I choose to walk forward without dragging old doubt behind me. I choose to walk forward without dragging old doubt behind me. I can bless the past and still leave its weight on the ground. Old doubt may have walked with you for a long time. Maybe it thought it was protecting you. Maybe it tried to keep you safe from disappointment. Maybe it told you not to hope too much, not to speak too brightly, not to believe too deeply. Thank it softly, then let it rest. You do not need to carry it into every new doorway. I let my life answer slowly, beautifully, and in its own language. I let my life answer slowly, beautifully, and in its own language. My becoming does not need to rush for anyone. Your life has a language. It speaks in choices. It speaks in peace. It speaks in how you treat yourself when no one sees. It speaks in your courage to continue. It speaks in the calm that begins to grow where panic used to live. Let your life speak that way. No pushing, no shouting, no proving, just becoming. I am ready to be gentle with the dream I once judged too quickly. I am ready to be gentle with the dream I once judged too quickly. I give my hope a softer place to live inside me. Maybe you judged the dream because it felt too big. Maybe you laughed at your own desire before anyone else could. Maybe you told yourself not to want so much. Maybe you pushed the hope away because it felt dangerous to care. Bring it back gently, not all at once, just enough to hold it with care. Your hope is allowed to breathe. I am not here to convince. I am here to become. I am not here to convince. I am here to become. My energy goes into living, not proving. Let that be a clean line inside you. Not here to convince, here to become. Not here to argue, here to grow. Not here to announce every step, here to take the step. Not here to chase approval, here to come home to yourself. I trust the beauty of what is unfolding beyond my need to control it. I trust the beauty of what is unfolding beyond my need to control it. Life may be arranging soft openings I cannot see yet. No guarantees, no force, no hard promises, only openness, only trust, only the possibility that more is moving than your eyes can see tonight. You can do your part, you can take your steps, and you can allow the unseen parts of life to breathe too. I no longer turn my dream into a performance for people who are not walking beside me. I no longer turn my dream into a performance for people who are not walking beside me. The path is sacred, even when it is not public. This is the closing of the peak, the soft landing after the strongest truth. You can walk, you can breathe, you can continue. You can hold your dream in a way that protects your peace. You can stop announcing your goals and let success surprise them, not because you are angry, but because you are whole. Let the strongest words settle now. You are worthy before the proof. You are safe before the result. You are real before the world sees. You are becoming before anyone understands. You are allowed to move quietly. You are allowed to keep growing. You are allowed to let the next part of your life unfold in peace. Breathe. Let it rest in your heart. You are not here to convince. You are here to become. Now the wave begins to soften. The strong words have touched the deep places. And now slowly, gently, everything can come down into peace. Imagine a quiet room above the sea. Not a room with open doors and many voices. Not a room where everyone walks in and asks what you are building. A quiet room, high above the water, with soft air, warm walls, and a window that looks out across the wide blue distance. In this room, your dream is not being judged. It is not being questioned. It is not being rushed. It is simply resting beside you, like a folded letter on a wooden table. A letter you are still writing. A letter that does not need to be mailed tonight. Outside, the sea moves, slowly, deeply, without needing to explain itself. It comes in. It goes out. It holds the moon. It holds the dark. It holds every small reflection and still remains itself. This is how your inner life can become. Deep enough to hold feeling. Wide enough to hold change. Quiet enough to hear truth. Steady enough to let the noise pass. You have been learning how to close the door with love. Not slam it. Not lock it from fear. Not hide inside it forever. Just close it gently when your heart needs space. Close it gently when your dream needs warmth. Close it gently when other voices become too much. A closed door can be an act of peace. A private room can be an act of love. A quiet season can be the place where your soul begins to breathe again. Let that settle. You are not cutting yourself off from life. You are choosing where your energy belongs. You are choosing what grows inside you. You are choosing the kind of inner weather your dream will live in. Earlier, you heard words about keeping your dream close. Now let that truth become deeper. Keeping it close does not mean holding it tight with fear. It means holding it softly with care. It means your dream is not for every table, not for every ear, not for every passing mood. Some things stay warm because they stay near the heart. Some things stay strong because they are not moved too often. Some things grow best when they are loved before they are shown. You are learning this now. You are learning the gentle art of not giving yourself away. You are learning that every part of you does not need to be available. You are learning that your peace is not rude, your boundary is not cold, your silence is not rejection, your privacy is not fear. It is care, it is listening, it is wisdom, it is love with a door. Let your breath slow again. Breathe in through the heart. Breathe out through the whole body. Breathe in, soft room. Breathe out, wide sea. Breathe in, safe dream. Breathe out, quiet mind. In this room above the sea, there is no rush to become visible. The water does not hurry to be understood. The sky does not explain why it changes color. The wind does not ask if it is allowed to pass through. Everything belongs to its own rhythm, and so do you. You have your own rhythm, your own timing, your own way of opening, your own way of becoming ready, your own way of letting success meet you. Not forced, not announced too soon, not pulled from the future with tense hands, but allowed, invited, prepared for. Think of a shell on the shore. Inside it, there is a quiet curve, a smooth inner space, shaped slowly by water and time. The shell does not become beautiful in one moment. It is shaped by contact, by pressure, by movement, by the patient touch of the sea. You are being shaped too. Not broken, shaped, not delayed, deepened, not hidden forever, prepared. And maybe this quiet chapter is shaping you into someone who can hold success with peace, someone who does not lose themselves when good things come, someone who does not need every eye to feel valuable, someone who does not rush to share every blessing before the heart has fully received it, someone who can smile, breathe, and let life be gentle. Let the earlier truths return now, but softer. You do not have to speak the dream before you live it. You can let it be first felt in your body. You can let it become part of how you wake up, how you choose, how you return, how you rest. You do not have to explain the first steps. You can take them. You can let the step itself teach you. You can let the path become clearer under your feet. You do not have to turn every goal into a public promise. You can make a promise in the quiet, a promise to care, a promise to return, a promise to listen, a promise to stop leaving yourself for approval. You do not have to give your softest hopes to rough hands. You can choose tenderness. You can choose safety. You can choose the right time. You do not have to make doubt the leader. You can let doubt sit in the room without giving it the chair at the front. You can hear it and still choose your next loving step. You do not have to prove that you are changing. You can change. You can let the proof grow naturally. You can. And let peace become visible in your face. You can let your choices become clearer over time. You do not have to chase being noticed. You can notice yourself. You can see the private courage. You can honor the quiet work. You can bless the effort that no one else knows how to name. You do not have to compare your road to another person's road. You can bless their road, then return to yours. You can let their light remind you that light is possible, not that yours is missing. You do not have to be loud to be powerful. You can be like the sea under moonlight, soft on the surface, deep underneath. moving with a strength that does not need to shout. You do not have to be finished to be worthy. You do not have to be seen to be real. You do not have to be praised to matter. You do not have to arrive before you are allowed to rest. Take that in. Long pause. Let the quiet room hold you. Let the sea below carry away what is too heavy. Let the window stay open just enough for fresh air to come in. There is no hard work in this moment, only receiving, only resting, only letting the truth become simple. You are allowed to have an inner life. You are allowed to keep parts of your heart between you and the quiet. You are allowed to have dreams that are not yet ready for language. You are allowed to feel hope before you can explain it. You are allowed to be in process. This is how integration feels. Not dramatic, not loud, not a sudden change that needs to be shown. Integration is when a truth becomes part of your breathing, when your body begins to understand what your mind has heard, when your heart stops gripping and starts trusting a little more. Let your body understand this. You can be private and still be open to love. You can be quiet and still be full of life. You can be peaceful and still be moving forward. You can be unseen and still be deeply guided by your own inner knowing. And if your mind asks, "But what do I do now?" the answer can be simple. Breathe, rest. Choose one next step when it is time. Protect your energy. Speak less where speaking drains you. Listen more where your heart grows calm. Return to your quiet room whenever the world becomes too loud. This room is always inside you. This room above the sea. This inner place where your dream can sit beside you without being rushed. Where your breath can slow. Where your body can feel safe. Where your life can unfold without being pulled apart by every opinion. Come here when you need peace. Come here when you feel the urge to announce too soon. Come here when you want approval more than alignment. Come here when the old fear says, if they do not see it, it is not real. And remember, the sea is real even in the dark. The shell is real before it is found. The letter is real before it is sent. Your dream is real before it is seen. Let that rest in you. Your dream is real before it is seen. Your growth is real before it is named. Your path is real before it is praised. Your quiet work is real before success becomes visible. And even when success does begin to show, you can remain peaceful. You can let good things come without giving your whole inner life away. You can receive blessings and still keep your center. You can be grateful without becoming loud. You can be joyful without becoming exposed. You can be seen and still belong to yourself. That is true freedom. Not hiding, not performing, but belonging to yourself in every season. Hidden season, growing season, visible season, resting season. You belong to yourself. Let this quiet understanding move through you now. You may stop announcing your goals and let success surprise them. You may move with calm. You may let your life speak slowly. You may let your peace be the place where your next chapter begins. The room is quiet. The sea is breathing. The letter is still on the table. The dream is safe beside you, and you are here, soft, steady, listening, ready to rest deeper. Now the body begins to let go, slowly, gently, without effort. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. There is nothing to hold tightly, nothing to solve, nothing to announce, nothing to explain. Your dream can rest beside you. Your body can rest beneath you. Your mind can rest inside this quiet. Take one slow breath in. 1. Hold gently and release. Take another breath in. 2. Hold softly and let it go. A third breath now. 3. In slowly, out slowly. No rush. A fourth breath. 4. Breathing in peace. Breathing out pressure. A fifth breath. 5. Breathing in quiet. Breathing out the day. Let the counting fade now. Let the breath find its own soft rhythm. You do not need to manage it. You do not need to do it perfectly. Just let it come. Let it go. Let it carry you. Bring your attention to your feet. Your feet have carried you through so much. Let them soften. Let the toes relax. Let the soles become warm and heavy. Your feet can rest now. The road can wait. The next step can wait. Tonight there is only rest. Let your ankles soften. Let your calves release. Let your knees become loose and easy. Your legs do not need to carry the future tonight. Feel your thighs becoming heavy, your hips settling, your lower body sinking into support. You are being held. You can let go. Move your attention to your belly. Let it soften. Let it rise and fall without shame. Let it be gentle. Let it be human. Your belly does not need to hold worry. It does not need to grip the unknown. It does not need to protect you from every possible outcome tonight. It can soften. It can rest. It can feel safe. Enough for this moment. Move to your chest. Feel the heart space. Maybe it is open. Maybe it is tender. Maybe it is tired. All of that is welcome. Let the chest soften. Let the breath move through like warm air through curtains. Let the heart rest from wanting to be understood. Your heart does not have to explain itself tonight. Your heart can be quiet. Your heart can be held. Your heart can sleep. Move to your shoulders. Let them drop. Let the old weight slide down and away. The weight of proving, the weight of planning, the weight of wondering what they think, the weight of trying to be ready for everything. Let it go, a little more and a little more. Move down your arms, upper arms soft, elbows loose, forearms warm, wrists easy, hands open, fingers relaxed. Your hands do not need to hold the whole dream tonight. They do not need to fix the path. They do not need to reach for approval. They can rest. Move to your throat. Let it soften. There are no speeches here, no explanations, no updates, no promises to make out loud. Your voice can sleep. Your silence can be kind. Your words can wait for the right time. Let the jaw loosen. Let the tongue rest. Let the mouth soften. Let the cheeks become smooth. Let the eyes rest behind closed lids, or soften if they are open. Let the forehead become calm. Let the space around the eyes grow quiet. Let the thoughts become slower, like distant stars appearing one by one in a dark sky. Your mind may still move a little. That is okay. Let it move slowly. Let it wander softly. Let it drift back each time to breath. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. Now listen to these final rest affirmations. Do not reach for them. Let them float toward you like small boats on calm water. I allow tonight to hold what I cannot carry. I allow tonight to hold what I cannot carry. The weight can leave my hands for now. I may rest before every answer is clear. I may rest before every answer is clear. Clarity can come when my heart is calm. My private hopes are safe while I sleep. My private hopes are safe while I sleep. They do not need my worry to stay alive. I release the urge to check, prove, or explain tonight. I release the urge to check, prove, or explain tonight. The quiet can do its gentle work. My body is allowed to restore its energy in peace. My body is allowed to restore its energy in peace. Rest can support my healing journey. My heart can be soft without being unprotected. My heart can be soft without being unprotected. I can be tender and still wise. My mind can loosen its hold on tomorrow. My mind can loosen its hold on tomorrow. The next day does not need to be solved in the dark. My breath is enough to guide me back to calm. My breath is enough to guide me back to calm. One breath can bring me home. I can sleep without losing my direction. I can sleep without losing my direction. My path can wait gently while I rest. I am allowed to be unfinished and peaceful. I am allowed to be unfinished and peaceful. I do not need to complete myself tonight. My future may unfold with more kindness than I expect. My future may unfold with more kindness than I expect. I leave room for gentle surprises. The quiet is not empty. It is holding me. The quiet is not empty. It is holding me. I can lean into this softness. My soul can feel safe in simple stillness. My soul can feel safe in simple stillness. Nothing needs to be forced. Now let the body become heavier. Feet heavy, legs heavy, hips heavy, belly soft, chest warm, shoulders loose, hands open, throat quiet, face calm, mind drifting. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. The day is behind you, the night is around you, the dream is near you, your breath is with you. There is nothing to announce in sleep, nothing to defend in sleep, nothing to prove in sleep, only resting, only softening, only allowing. Let yourself drift like a leaf on a slow river at night. The river knows how to carry the leaf. The leaf does not need to know the whole river. It simply floats. It simply rests. It simply allows the gentle movement. You can be carried too, not by force, not by pressure, but by quiet, by breath, by the softness that comes when you stop trying to hold everything at once. Drift now, deeper, softer, safe. Let the body sleep if it wants to sleep. Let the mind float if it wants to float. Let the heart rest if it wants to rest. Your goal can wait. Your success can wait. Your next step can wait. Nothing true is lost when you rest. You are safe here. You are safe in the pause. You are safe in the quiet. You are safe in your own becoming. And if sleep comes, let it come. If only calm comes, let calm be enough. If only one breath feels softer, let that be enough. You do not need to force rest. You can invite it. You can welcome it. You can allow your body to receive what it is ready for. Drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. No need to announce, no need to explain, no need to prove. Only breathe, only rest, only be. Now the words become very simple. Soft loops, gentle waves, nothing new to hold, only truth returning in quieter forms. Let these lines move through you slowly. Let them come and go. Let them become background warmth. My dream is held with care inside me. My dream rests safely in my inner quiet. My dream is close to my heart, and it does not need the world tonight. Long pause. My energy returns to the place where peace lives. My energy gathers softly around my heart. My energy is no longer scattered in every voice and every opinion. Long pause. I move forward without needing to be watched. I take gentle steps even when no one is looking. I can keep going in the quiet, one calm choice at a time. Long pause. The good meant for me can meet me in peaceful ways. The good that belongs on my path may arrive with softness. The good I am ready to receive can find me without force. Long pause. I let my life speak when the time is right. I let my choices speak more clearly than my explanations. I let my steady peace speak in ways words never could. Long pause. I am whole in the unseen place. I am real in the quiet place. I am loved in the unfinished place. Long pause. I leave room for gentle success. I leave room for calm blessings. I leave room for beautiful changes that do not need to be rushed. Long pause. My heart knows how to return to itself. My heart knows how to find the quiet room again. My heart knows the way back to peace. Long pause. I do not need to chase the future tonight. I do not need to pull tomorrow closer. I can rest here while life continues to unfold. Long pause. I am safe to be private. I am safe to be soft. I am safe to be still. Long pause. Now the cycle comes again, even slower. My dream is held with care inside me. It is warm. It is near. It is protected by my peace. My energy returns to the place where peace lives. It gathers. It settles. It becomes whole again. I move forward without needing to be watched. Soft steps count. Private steps count. Quiet steps can carry me far. The good meant for me can meet me in peaceful ways. I do not need to force it. I do not need to shout for it. I can become ready for it with calm. I let my life speak when the time is right. Not too soon, not from fear, not for approval. In its own time. I am whole in the unseen place. Before the result, before the praise, before the world understands. I leave room for gentle success, success that feels kind, success that lets me breathe, success that does not take me away from myself. My heart knows how to return to itself again and again, breath by breath, quiet moment by quiet moment. I do not need to chase the future tonight. The future can come tomorrow. Tonight, I rest. Tonight, I soften. I am safe to be private. I am safe to be soft. I am safe to be still. Long pause. And one more time, like a whisper near sleep. My dream is held with care. My energy comes home. My steps can be quiet. The good may arrive gently. My life can speak later. I am whole now. There is room for soft success. There is room for quiet peace. There is room for rest. My heart knows the way back. My breath knows the way back. My body knows how to soften. I do not chase tonight. I do not prove tonight. I do not explain tonight. I am private. I am soft. I am still. Let these words stay with you. Let them return whenever you need them. When the old urge comes to announce too soon, you can breathe. When the old fear comes to explain yourself, you can pause. When the old hunger comes to be seen before you are ready, you can place one hand on your heart And remember, you are already here. You are already becoming. You are already held by your own quiet strength. Which line touched your heart the most? You can share it in the comments if you feel called to. Maybe your words will become a small light for someone else who is learning to grow in silence too. And if these words helped you, you are welcome to join this space. Come back whenever your heart needs calm. Come back whenever your dream needs protection. Come back whenever the world feels loud and you need to hear your own soul again. Now let everything become softer. The body, the breath, the mind, the room, the night. You do not need to carry the whole path. You do not need to tell the whole world. You do not need to prove the quiet miracle that is forming inside you. Rest now. Let the dream sleep beside your heart. Let your breath keep the room warm. Let the night hold what your hands can release. Quietly, gently, without needing to be announced, your life is still becoming.